You got me? Told you I was. I got chocolate all over me. Hey, maybe nobody will come in and then you won't have to do it. Linda's on the wrong feed. Hey Sandy, how are ya? When I went to Canada, I got these. They used to carry them here. They don't carry them here anymore. So I ended up getting myself, I think I got 4 of them. This is the last one. So that's not too bad because it went through a week. Yeah, it's one of my favorite candies, so I only have a couple pieces left. But, hello. Margarita, I think I sent another box for you today, so you got 3 boxes. They're yummy. I don't know why they stopped carrying them here, but they carry them in Canada. So when I go, I try and stop at like a gas station and pick up a few candy bars. Or have my husband stop. Still not caught up, Margarita. But at least I'm getting some of your stuff out the door. I have to get a bigger box now because I have these Sugartown sets. Or I have to take them out of, I don't know, I'll figure it out. But I was trying to get as much as I possibly could out the door before we leave for Florida. When we come back from Florida, we will be doing dolls. I have a doll shipment that I'm working on. I got so many things that I'm working on. My brain hurts. My brain hurts. What was it about Sugartown? Oh, I have a couple of margarita sets. I have lots of Sugartown. Hey, Miss Michelle. We again are working out of boxes. So whatever in them is what we're doing. Sorry, I'm eating a piece of candy. I have 1 piece left. I'm one of those crazy people who break it into the little squares. You know. Hey, Miss Kathy, how are you? Okay, so we did get some more shipping out today. For you guys in Florida, I'm taking as much as my van will hold. Whatever doesn't fit in the van will have to be shipped. Lydia, I will try my hardest to get everything that's in boxes, that's not in boxes down there. But just so you know, if I have to ship them, I have to ship them. Because we only have so much room, and I don't want to load everything and then end up, oh, we don't have room for this one box, and not have to rearrange things because it may have a loose piece here. So we'll figure it out. Where something breaks in shipping, I take care of it. All right, for you guys who had boxes, they will be going to UPS when Wayne gets home later on today. Because he has to load the car, I cannot do it. They are big boxes. So, until he gets home, I have a couple hours. We are going to do a feed. Everything we are working in is out of boxes. So, price is going to be all over the place. So, we are not going to stall. We're going to get started right away. But I did get some more boxes out the door today, too. Okay, we got some... Dodie went, Jennifer went, Karen Graham went, who else? Margarita had another box go. I'm trying to think who else. Cindy D had another box go. Yep, ready, set, go. You ready, Nick? She's not going to answer me because she... Ready, set, go. Come on, Nick. All right. First couple pieces here. The first one is a Nativity edition. This one is And You Shall See a Star. Okay. It is supposed to be loose. This is supposed to be, it's not like it does that. So if you hear this rattling when it's shipping, it happens all the time. This was originally $32. Current value on this is $44. We have it for $10. This is And You Shall See a Star. 272787. If you guys could share it out, I appreciate it. Oh, let me see. Man, I want to see if I can messenger, if it's the same people. It kind of is. Whew. Yeah, I don't know why it only lets me send it out to certain people and not other ones. Cannot figure that out to save my life, but okay. And I just shut down my phone. Okay, that is our And You Shall See a Star. 272787. This is a Nativity edition. And it is a little, our little angel walking with this star on his back. It says follow me, or the star sign saying follow me. And it says the same on the front and on the back. Okay. All right. Our next one up, also an addition to the Nativity. This one is Ringing Out the Good News. 529966. Let's see what the database says. Okay. All right. This was originally $27.50, currently $65. Hey, Miss Debbie, how are you? I'm assuming you meant girls. There you go. Again, $10. This is Ringing Out the Good News. This is a Nativity edition. Original cost in this was $27.50. Currently valued at $65. And we have it for $10. 529966. Ringing Out the Good News. Okay, we are going to pick for the little star piece. And I have Miss Pam and Miss Lydia. This is for the And You Shall See a Star. And that's going to Miss Pam. Congratulations, Pam. Hey, Miss Brandy, how are you? Hey, Miss Cindy, how are you? Next up. This is Mom, You're My Specialty. 325473. Oh. Okay. This is a limited edition piece. Original cost in this was $25. Current value is $33. Let me fix this. We have it for $5. Okay. Seems like I'm holding it up high. There we go. That seems better. We do have it for $5. This came out in 1999, was retired in the same year, so it is limited to the 1 year. It is 325473. And that's our Mom, You're My Specialty. Miss Pam, you did get our ringing out the good news, so thank you. Okay. Next one up. Another $5 one. This one is 531162. Bless your soul. 531162. Okay, this was originally a $25 piece. Currently valued at $45. We have it for 531162. Miss Margarita, you did get our mom piece. Okay. All right. This one is current value sitting at $45. You are so welcome. Original cost on this was $25. 531162. We're here. Did you miss us? You can tell I'm getting ready to go to town because I'm getting myself psyched up. But I got so many things to do before then. I've got to get everything to UPS. Hopefully it all fits in the car today. If not, I have to drop it in the other half in the morning. Then I've got to get to the laundromat so I can pack everything. I got to take the car for an oil change. I have to do this all while Wayne's at work tomorrow. Because, you know, Wayne's at work tomorrow, so he can't do any of this fun stuff. All right, our next one up. 103632. This is our I Believe in the Old Rugged Cross. This was originally a $25 figurine. Currently valued at $60. We have it for $5. That's our I Believe in the Old Rugged Cross. 103632. Don't like that marker. Okay. Lydia, you did get the Bless Your Soul. This one is original cost, and this was $25. Current value is sitting at $60. And that's our I Believe in the Old Rugged Cross. 103632. Next one up. It is our little Let Us Pray. It is 261122. Hey, Miss Sue. I'm telling people as they come on, next week at some point I will be doing dolls, so you know. And there's all kinds of dolls. Original cost in this was $17.50. Current value is $25. Again, we have it for $5. Let Us Pray. 261122. Let me try this one. Cassie was here coloring today. She drew a picture of Grandma. Wait. She drew a picture of Grandma. I said, is Grandma's head really that big? So she's getting better at her drawing. You can actually kind of figure out what she's drawing. All right. Our, I believe in the old rugged cross is going to Miss Margarita. This is our Let Us Pray. 261122. I know. It is adorable. She can kind of make hearts now. But it's funny because sometimes they look like lips. But, you know, it's okay. She's learning. It was just funny, though. She's like, Grandma, I drew you. It's the first time she drew a picture where it wasn't just squiggly lines and stuff. Where I was like, okay, it looks like, you know, it could be a person. All right. This one is our little boy version. This is 15482. She wanted so bad to help me on the feed, and I'm like, baby, Grandma's sorting stuff, and I said, we really can't. I really can't help you. You really can't help. There's nothing for you to do. So I let her sit with me and draw pictures. All right, this one is May Your Christmas Be Delightful. This is 15482. You missed the last one. The last one I did was the Let Us Pray. That's that one. I know. Well, you guys, I mean, so many of you guys have seen her since literally, I think she was a couple days old the first time we showed her on feed. So you guys know what it's like. I mean, she's growing up and you guys are watching it. You're a part of it. She knows that there are other people there. She says hi to certain people. You got it, Linda. You know, she's gotten very good of that. You know, she knows that, like, to look on the side, and she doesn't know what people are saying, but she sees it. All right, so Let Us Pray. We have Linda, Lydia, and Cindy D. Lydia, Linda, and Cindy. When she was a baby, I used to do the feeds holding her in my arm because she would sit quietly for me. And so I would sit there and she would just be sitting in my arms while I'm doing a feed. All right. Our Let Us Pray is going to Miss Linda. Congratulations. Okay. Oh, this is a bigger box. What's this? Ouch. Okay. This one is My Days Are Blue Without You. 520802. Okay. Now. All right. Okay. Let's see what this one says. All right, this is not the smiling one. So it is not the error piece, because there's one where she's smiling. This one, as you can see, she's got her little, ooh. Hey, Amber. All right, the original cost on this was $65, currently valued at $124. We do it for $20. My Days Are Blue Without You. It is 520802. Our May Your Christmas Be Delightful is going to Miss Linda. Congratulations, Linda. Oh, I have an even bigger box coming up. I just looked down and there's a huge box. That's our My Days Are Blue Without You. Go on that side. First, I gotta get to it. Next one up. This one is going to be $5. My world's upside down without you. 5014. 531014. All these still qualify for the free shipping. This is my world's upside down without you. The original cost on this is $15, currently valued at $20. We have it for $5. Turtle! Go that way, or the bird can be a little vampire and go that way. You're welcome. And that is 531014 for $5. Our little upside down turtle. My world upside down without you. Okay, 531014, and it is $5. All right, we are picking for our My Days Are Blue Without You, and I have Miss Linda and Miss Lydia. And that's going to Miss Lydia. Congratulations. Okay. Next one up. This one is 100129. Lord, keep me on my toes. One of our little ballerina pieces. Original cost on this is $22.50. Currently valued at $75. We have it for $5. 100129. That is our Lord, keep me on my toes. Okay. And that's our little ballerina. All right, we are going to pick for our little turtle one. And I have, hang on. I have Miss Cindy, Miss Lydia, both of you guys. Miss Sue W, Miss Charlene. Hey, Miss Margie. Okay, and that's it. Okay, Cindy and Lydia. So that's those two. Sue W and Charlene. Okay. This is for the little upside down turtle, and that is going to Miss Charlene. Congratulations. All right. Next one up. All right, this is our Marine. Bless those who serve their country, the Marine. 527521. We have it for $10. This is the Bless Those Who Serve Their Country, the Marine. 527521. Okay. All right. Original cost on this was $32.50. Current value on this is $60. We have it for $10. That is our Bless Those Who Serve Their Country. At least it went in the box. Okay. This one. All right, we are going to pick for our Lord Keep Me on My Toes, 100129. We had, let's see, Lydia, Margarita, Melanie, Sue, and Michelle. Lydia, Margarita, Melanie, Sue, and Michelle. All right, this is for our Lord Keep Me on My Toes. And that's going to Miss Michelle. Okay. All right, next one up, another $5 one. 488321. You can't take it with you. Okay. All right. This was only, it came out in, I believe, 2003. That's what it says. I think the dates on this are wrong. Oh, yeah, there we go. The dates are wrong. All right, it was originally 25, currently valued at 35, and we have it for 5. This is our You Can't Take It With You. It is 488321. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong date. And this one is $5. And it's a little one with this piggy bank. You can't take it with you. Miss Lydia, you did get our little marine. I couldn't think of the name of it. My brain chose to freeze there. Okay. All right. Hey, Miss Kathy R., how are you? Give me a second. I want to slide these around the table. And eat my last piece of candy. Ooh. Okay. Next one up. This is our Have a Heavenly Journey, but the remake, 12416. This is a Caravan exclusive piece. Original price on this was $25. Currently valued at $35. Was a limited edition because it is dated. It's dated 1998. It does say Caravan on it. Normally I do it for $10. We'll do it for 5. 12416. R. And it's our Have a Heavenly Journey. Okay. All right, we are going to pick for You Can't Take It With You. I have Miss Cindy and I have Miss Kathy on. Yes. Give me a second. Let me find the sticks. You can go back. You can go back. You can go back. You can go back. Cindy and okay. This is for You Can't Take It With You, and that's going to Miss Kathy R. Congratulations. Oh, this is one of my favorite pieces. This is our Sometimes You're Next to Impossible. 530964. Okay. This was originally a $50 figurine. Hey, Miss Noemi. Currently valued at 60. We're going to do it for 10. I think that's what we've been doing it for. 530964. And that's our Sometimes You're Next to Impossible. Reminds me of my husband on a daily basis. That is 530964. Okay. We are picking for Have a Heavenly Journey. I have Lydia, Cindy, and Miss Sue W. Lydia, and all right, where did you put your stick, Sue? There it is. I know you have it. Hey, Miss Irene. Irene, I think you. Hey, babe. I think you had 2 boxes today. Irene, yeah, because yours I have to do different because it goes to Texas and not to Florida. But you had 2 boxes go today. Hey, Miss Beth. All right, this is for Have a Heavenly Journey. Cindy, congratulations. Okay. Ooh, big piece. Ouch. All right, this is 183830. Okay. This is Sing in Excelsius Deal. Okay. This was $125 new, valued at $135. It is discombobulated. Mind your business. Aren't you supposed to be working, Wayne? Alright, this is Singing Excelsior Steel. This is 8 3/4 inches high, so it's almost a 9 inch. Original cost in this is $125. Current value is $135. They say this is a tree topper. I don't know that I would put it... It even says it in the database. Can be used as a tree topper if you dare risk it. I don't know that I would risk it. Okay. This is 183830. Current value is $135, so we're going to do this one for $65. That's about half. 183830. And that is our... I love when pieces like this have boxes. This is our Sing in Excelsius Deal. Oh. Okay, and that is 183830. Alright, we are going to pick for our Sometimes You're Next to Impossible. Let me rewrap all this. It's going to take me a second. Hey, Miss Deb. Deb, you did have a box go out too, so you know. I know I have some more pieces here, but I know you did have a box go out. I'm working on getting that all caught up. Okay. Something just fell on the floor. Okay. Okay, good. Work faster? Why? Why work faster? I need photographs. That is our Singing Excelsior Steel 183830, and we've got it. Says it's valued at $135. We had it priced at, I think that was the card that fell. Ooh, another bigger box. What are you? And that's what we had it priced at. Okay, that's for the big angel. Let me put this to the side. Have fun. All right, let's pick for our sometimes you're next to impossible. All right, I had Lydia, Irene, and Miss Beth. Lydia, Beth, and Irene. Okay, this is our Sometimes You're Next to Impossible, and that is going to Miss Beth. Congratulations. All right. This is 261068. This one is called Friends from the Very Beginning. Okay. This was originally a $50 piece. Current value on this is $60. We do it for $20. I love the flowers. This is 261068. This is our Friends from the Very Beginning. This is a heavy piece. But then, as my husband likes to point out, it has a dinosaur. It is $20. 6. I got a pile of crappy markers. 261068. And that is our Friends from the Very Beginning. Okay. Hey, Miss Karen. Okay. All right. Next one up is another $5 piece. 527750. Wishing you a comfy Christmas. 527750. This is considered a nativity edition. Original cost on this is $27.50. Current value is $40. We have it for $5. And that is Wishing You a Comfy Christmas. 527750. Oh, God. Okay. And that is wishing you a comfy Christmas. Okay. All right. We are picking for 068. I have Lydia, Miss Deb Schultz, and Miss Pam. That is Lydia. S. And Pam H. I wanted to remind everybody that I will be on feed tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to start early if I can because it depends on what time I'm done with the laundry. Because we're leaving when Wayne gets home from work, so I will not be on tomorrow night. And while he has to load the car. And so anything through tomorrow is free shipping. And then most likely, unless I find a shipment and do a feed from down there, most likely we won't be on till Tuesday. That is going to Miss Deb S. That is the friends from the very beginning. Because I'm gonna be out of town. Going down to Florida. Don't get me wrong, if I find something good from down there, I'm not opposed to doing we did this one yesterday. I'm not opposed to doing a live feed. If we find something fun. Alright, this is Let Freedom Ring. This is the early release edition. You are so welcome. This one is. And yeah, you got free shipping through, and then next week, I don't know what we'll do. But I do know that I will be doing dolls next week when I get back. I got to go Tuesday. Oh, I put the wrong number. I got to go Tuesday morning. So I should be back in time to do a feed, but we'll see what happens. All right, this is a show exclusive piece. This is our Let Freedom Ring early release edition. Okay, original cost on this was $45. You could have. This was only given out for people who attended the UNESCO summer show. Okay, current value on this is $65. We have this one for 10. This is 681059E. And this is our Let Freedom Ring. Okay. All right, we are picking for the Wishing You a Comfy Christmas. I was trying to read the name at an angle there. We have Kathy R, Margarita, Cindy D, and Irene. Margarita, Cindy D, Irene. This one is for... Oh! No, Pam, you were in the last one. Yeah, I just put your stick away. This is for the... This is for this one. You were in for the... We're picking for this. You were in for the dinosaur. Did you want in on that one too? Yeah, okay. All right. And Miss Pam H. Okay. My nose itches. All right. All right, this is for the little boy with the blanket, the Nativity Edition. And that's going to Cindy D. Congratulations, Cindy. All right, next one up. 129135. 129135. Okay. This is he covers the earth with his glory. Okay. One of our 4-season pieces. I do these for $15. Original cost was $50. Currently valued at $55. This is winter. Okay, of the 4-season series. And we have it for 15. 129135. And that is, he covers the earth with his glory. Sue! Okay. We are going to pick for our Let Freedom ring. Put this back in the box. And I have, hey, Miss Kathy. I have Lydia and Miss Margie. Okay, this is for our Let Freedom ring. And that's going to Miss Lydia. Congratulations. Oh, what are you? Almost fell off the chair. Okay. This is another one of the 4 seasons. This is Besides the Still Waters. 129127. Okay. This one is Beside the Still Waters. This was again originally $50. Currently valued at $55. We have it for $15. Hey, Miss Marietta. This is 129127. And that is Besides the Still Waters. Okay, we are picking for He Covers the Earth with His Glory. Beauty, I'm not sure what the heck the name of it is because I don't remember off the top of my head. With His Glory. Okay, we're picking for our 135. We have Miss Lydia, Miss Kathy, Melanie, and Margarita. Lydia, Kathy, Melanie, and Margarita. There's Lydia. There is Kathy, Melanie, and alright, where did I put your stick? Oh, there you are, Margarita. Okay. This is for the winter one, 135, and that's going to Melanie. Congratulations. Okay. This one's a little $5 one. This is C0010, My Happiness. That is C0010. Okay. Pulling it up. This was originally $21, valued at $42. We do it for $5. And that is My Happiness. Okay. All right, we are picking for, besides the still waters. And I have Lydia, Pam, Kathy, Margarita, and Marlene. Hey, Miss Marlene. All right, so there's Kathy. There's Lydia. There's Margarita. I need Pam and Marlene. There's Melanie. There's Pam and Marlene. Hey, Miss Judy. This is for Besides the Still Waters, and that is going to Miss Kathy. Congratulations. Okay. All right, 634964. This is Friendships, a Slice of Life. Original cost on this was $37. Currently valued at $40. I do it for $15. It's our little pizza girl. Friendships, a Slice of Life. 634964. How does this work? Very simple, sweetie. I will show you the piece. I'll give you some information off the database. If you need, some kind of other information, just ask. Then I will give you the number. So if you have the database, you can look and see if you have it in your inventory. And it'll have the price on it. And then anybody who wants in on that piece would go in our bag. Whoever name is pulled is the person who gets the piece. So in this case, this is called Friendships, a Slice of Life. A little girl with the pizza. Her number is 634964. If you're interested, you would just put in the last 3 digits in the comments, 964. And then everybody's name goes into this bag here. Or similar to this bag. Yeah, it's Crown Royal bag. And then we will show another piece and then I'll pull. This way people have time to comment. I usually let you know what the piece original cost was, what the piece is currently valued at, and that's where we take it from. Okay, perfect. All right. Okay. That one we'll pull for in a minute. Let's go to the next one. Ooh. Oh. What are you? Okay, next one up, the Perfect Grandpa, E7160. This one is E-7160. This is the Perfect Grandpa. Okay. Okay. Original cost in this was $25. Currently valued at $60. We're going to do him for $10 today. He is E7160. And we have this little dude at $10. And that's the Perfect Grandpa. All right, I'm going to make a bag for our pizza kid. This might take me a minute. There's a lot of people in for that one. All right, 964. All right, so we have Miss Deb P. Let me get the bag. And then I can read them. I've got to put who's in here away. Oh, Lord. You can go back. You go back. You're back. Okay. All right. Deb P, Melanie, and Marge. There's Deb P. That one is Melanie. Where's your stick, Marge? I just had your stick. Deb P, Melanie, Marge, Cindy D, Pam, and Judy. Cindy D, Pam, and Miss Judy. Okay. And Miss Marlene. Take you out. Okay. Hey, Miss Jennifer. If I pull Pam, I'm going to pull again. Jennifer, you did have a box go out today. That I know. All right. This is for the pizza girl. Marlene, congratulations. All right, next one up. All right, this is E0503. Okay. Blessings from my house to yours. This was originally a $27 figurine, currently valued at $85. Blessings from my house to yours, E0503. We got it for 10. This is Blessings from My House to Yours, E0503, currently sitting at $85. And we have it for 10 today. Okay. I like this one. Look at the tiny little birdie stocking. All right. We are going to pick for... We are going to pick for the perfect grandpa. I have Miss Pam, Miss Lydia, and Miss Kathy. Give me 1 second. I got to put all these other sticks back. Kathy and Lydia. Okay. This is for the perfect grandpa. That's going to Miss Kathy. Congratulations. Okay. All right. This one's not going, so you can go on the chair. Give me a second to move these boxes around and to get a Kleenex because I'm kind of stuffed up. God, I hate having allergies. All right, next one up. Okay. This is one of Wayne's favorite pieces. This is Life Can Be a Jungle. It is 325457. Was it? Yay! Okay. This is our Life Can Be a Jungle. This was an event figurine. Original cost on this was $37.50. Currently valued at $45. We do it for $15. Now this is one of those that some of them had more than one monkey, and also some of them the tails were missing. This is 325457. And we have it for 15. This was an event exclusive figurine, so it was limited only to the event. And it is called Life Can Be a Jungle. Yeah, this is one of my husband's favorites too. Because it always reminds him of the crocodile hunter. And then he goes into his whole spiel when he sits there and does the version of the crocodile hunter, ending with, "I'm going to poke it with a stick." Next one up. We might have done this one recently, like yesterday. This one is signed. Now, so it's going to be $15. This is 109584 Happiness Divine. Wait a minute, maybe I should look it up before I give a price. 109584. Okay, this is our Happiness Divine. It is $15. I'm not changing the price. I was just joking about that. Current value is sitting at $85 without the signature. Now, on this one, it was signed to a person. Come on, focus. That's Gene Friedman's signature. There you go. You can erase this on top. This to Maria. Okay? You can erase that and just keep the signature, or you can keep it as is. But this one is Happiness Divine. 109584. And this one is signed by Gene Friedman. Okay. All right, we are picking for Life Can Be a Jungle. I have Miss Linda, Miss Deb, Miss Lydia, Miss Marlene, Miss Melanie, and Miss Marlene again, but you can only go in once. So we have this. All right, so we had Miss Linda, Miss Lydia, Marlene, Miss Deb Schultz. That's who I forgot. Okay. Miss Deb Schultz, Lydia, Marlene, Melanie, Deb Schultz. What the heck did I do? All right. Hello. What's up? Okay. Uh-huh. I'll ask him. I thought, okay, well, he's at work, so I have to text him, wait till he contacts me back, okay? And I'm on live feed. Okay. Yes, goodbye. All right, this is for Life Can Be a Jungle. Okay? You've been wanting that one. All right, this is Life Can Be a Jungle. That is going to Miss Deb S. Congratulations. Okay, next one up. This one is a $5 figurine. This is Sowing the Seeds of Kindness. 163856. And that is our Sowing the Seeds of Kindness. Let's see what the database says. Okay. This one was originally $37.50, currently valued at $40. We have it for $5. 163856. And that's our Sowing the Seeds of Kindness. All right, now we're going to pick for the signed one. Give me 1 second, which is our Happiness Divine. All right, let's see who we have in. All right, I have Lydia, Noemi, Cindy D, Jennifer, Deb. And Deb can stay in. Lydia can stay in. Marlene can stay in. Okay. I need Noemi. Cindy D. Noemi, where are you at? Noemi. Jennifer W. Okay. Let me make sure I got everybody in here. Alright, so I have Lydia, Noemi. Okay, there's Noemi, Cindy D, Jennifer W, Deb Schultz, and Marlene. Yes? Yep, okay. Alright. This is for the signed one, and it's going to Lydia. Congratulations, Lydia. Okay. Next. Oh. 522015 is the number to the apple of God's eye. Okay, this was originally $32.50, currently valued at $48. We do it for $5. You are so welcome. This is our To the Apple of God's Eye. And this one is 522015. Let me make our little card. And that is To the Apple of God's Eye. Okay, now we're going to pick for Sowing the Seeds of Kindness. Give me 1 second before I pick. I want to check and see if I have one on the shelf, because I thought I had a second. Okay. Yeah, I do not see it, so. Alrighty. We will pick. We have Miss Cindy D and Miss Irene. And that's for the Sowing the Seeds of Kindness. Cindy can stay in. And that is going to Miss Cindy. Okay. Where are you? I fall off my chair. Oh. This is 523739. Time Heals. 523739. You are so welcome. Alright, original cost on this is $37.50, currently valued at $55. We have her for $10. This is Time Heals. 523739. And that's our little time heals. Lydia, you did get our to the apple of God's eye. Okay, that one's time heals. I have to put away. I can stay there until I go over there. Next. Oh, what are you? I like when I don't know the names. Okay. 163635. You are always there for me. This is our you are always there for me. 163635. All right, this is originally a $50 figurine, currently valued at $55. This is called You Are Always There For Me. 163635. I have her for $10. And that is our You Are Always There For Me. Miss Margie, you did get our time heals. Remember I told you there's several different versions of this. You Are Always There For Me. And I think normally I do them for 15, but this one we're snuffing in at 10. All right. Next one up. My voice was delayed. Jump out and jump back in, maybe? You're welcome, dear. All right. Okay. Next one up is our Brotherly Love. Okay. Original cost on this is $37.50. Currently valued at $105. We do it for $20. That is Brotherly Love. 100544. We're doing it for $20. Current value is sitting at $105. All right, let me grab a bag for the last one. Okay, I have Miss Cindy and Miss Irene in. And that is for You Are Always There For Me, which I think they are the same two people who are in. Yep. This is for Are You Are Always There For Me. And going to Cindy. Congratulations, Cindy. Okay. This one is Serenity Prayer Little Boy. 530700. Oh, sorry. 530700. Okay. You are so welcome. Alright, this one is a little boy Serenity Prayer. There is a little girl Serenity Prayer. Okay. This was originally $35, currently valued at $45. We do this one we used to do it for $20, but now we do it for $10. And it's a little boy kneeling next to the plaque that says the Serenity Prayer. And it is 530700. Our Serenity Prayer boy is $10. 530700. And that's for the Serenity Prayer. Boy, Miss Lydia, you did get brotherly love. Hey, Amber, since you're on, can you message John and tell him that his grandmother called? She has some of Grandpa's mounted fish, and she wants to know if he wants any. Okay? And let me know so I can call her back later. Alright, now I'm getting to the bottom of this box and... Okay. Okay. Whew. You are welcome. This is the hand that rocks the future. E3108. The hand that rocks the future. Original cost in this was $13. Currently valued at $95. I do her for $10. This is E3108. That's the hand that rocks the future. Okay. E3108. We're going to pick for our Serenity Prayer. I have Linda, Pam, and Jennifer in. Linda, Pam, and Jennifer. Is Irene, is Cindy, Linda, Pam, and Jennifer. All right, this is for the Serenity Prayer, and that's going to Miss Linda. Congratulations. All right, next one up, 526150. Friends to the very end. This was originally a $40 figurine, currently valued at $74. And that one I get a lot of. You are so welcome. This one will do for 526150. Friends to the very end. You pulled out the little duck's feathers. 526150, and it is $5. Okay. Miss Lydia, you did get the hand that rocks the future. Next one up. Okay. Next one up is Believe It or Not, I Love You. This was a $35 figurine, currently sitting at $45. We do it for $10. That is our Believe It or Not, I Love You. 487910. On that one, she does have the little loose rope. And that is our Believe It or Not, I Love You. All right, we are going to pick for Friends to the very end. I have Linda, Lydia, Kathy, and Miss Jennifer. Oh, and Irene. Linda, Lydia, Kathy, Jennifer, Irene. Jennifer and Henry. Alright, this is for the little one with the duck feathers. Friends to the very end. That's going to Jennifer. Congratulations. Alright, give me a second. Let me move some boxes around. I hear people talking, but I don't have any windows open. I don't know where they're coming from. I stopped moving so I could tell where they're coming from, and now I don't hear it. All right. We're almost done with the one box, so yay. I know it's not my phone because I don't have my phone on. Finally. Doesn't it seem like that? Some days you're like, I'm in every bag and I'm not getting anything. The voice is in my head. That's what I'm afraid of. That's why I'm listening. Okay, what are they saying? All right. This is I believe, an original 21. Wait, let's double check that. Because there's two of them I always get confused. Nope, this is not the original 21. It's the other one. I Believe in Miracles. This is I Believe in Miracles. Not an original 21, but it is an original piece. This one is, okay, originally $17. No, they're very quiet today. You notice that? Current value on this is $85. I do it for $5. This is our I Believe in Miracles. Okay. Current value is $85. It is E7156. Yeah, our darling animals. That's our I Believe in Miracles for $5. Now there is a remake of this version too. Okay, that's that one. Let me see. Okay. All right. This one is also going to be $5. This is our little gorilla. Ouch. This is pointy. This is to my favorite fan. 521043. It is the little gorilla. Oops, wrong thing. This is to my favorite fan. Originally $16. Current value on this one is $48. We have it for $5. 521043. And that is to my favorite fan. And I do have it for $5. Okay. All right, we are going to pick for our I Believe in Miracles. I have Lydia and Marlene. Before I pick, give me a second. Let me check on the shelf and see if I have another one. I know I have the remake. Let me see if I have another original. Nope, don't have it. All right, so we will pick. I have Lydia and Miss Marlene. Oh. That's Irene. That's Lydia. All right. This one is for the I Believe in Miracles, and that's going to Miss Lydia. All right, I only got 4 more pieces in this box. Huh. Okay. This one, Sent from Above, 100528. That was you did, because you put in for 156, and then you put in for 043 right after I showed that. That's the 156. That's the one we just picked for. If you don't want to, let me know, and we'll give it to Miss Marlene. All right, just let me know, dear. All right, next one is 100528. Okay, all right, that will go to Miss Marlene. Nick, make sure you change it, please. All right, next one up is our Sent from Above. Originally a $19 figurine, currently valued at $7. We do it for $5. And that's our little one holding the skunk. Sent from Above. 100528. This one is Sent from Above. We're going to pick for our 043, which was our gorilla. We had Lydia, Karen S., and Miss Marlene. No, this weekend we're going to Florida, so we won't be coming your way for at least a week. Because we will be gone until Tuesday, and then he's working. So I'm going to try that following Saturday to get up by you. Okay. We were trying to get up by you before we went to Florida. Be honest with you, he worked part day last Saturday, so that threw us off. And yeah, you know, all the fun stuff. Okay, I have Lydia, Karen S., and Marlene. Let me get Karen S.'s stick. Okay. All right, we are picking for the little gorilla one, and that's going to Miss Karen S. Congratulations, Karen. All right, next one up. This one is okay. This one is Mom, You're a Royal Gem. This was an Avon exclusive piece. Original cost on this was $30. Currently valued at $45. We do her for $10. And this one is the Mom, You're a Royal Gem, and it says Queen for Today. Cindy, I did a bunch more boxes today. I don't know if it was in there. I don't remember. I will check when I'm done. If not, I'll try and get a label printed and get it out today with all the rest. But I did do a bunch more labels. And it's kind of a case of I've got a whole stack of boxes and I'm just grabbing them, but I can only do so many at a time because, we can only drop so many at a time. That's why we did some yesterday and we're doing some today. I'm going to try and do some more tomorrow morning too. But I have to also have time to load the car, so I will make sure to get it out as tomorrow, today or tomorrow if it's not out already. This is Mom, You're a Royal Gem, 588083. Okay, and that one is $10. All right, we are picking for Sent from Above. I have Linda, Kathy, and Miss Marlene. There's Kathy, Linda, and Miss Marlene. Okay. This is for our Sent from Above, and that is going to Miss Linda. Congratulations. Okay, this one is another $5 one. This is There's No Greater Treasure Than to Have a Friend Like You. 521000. Original. Oh, thank you. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I still have 14 boxes of pieces that I need to finish separating that are people's orders. Problem is we ran out of room. So that's why I'm trying to ship as much as I can so that I can get those boxes in here and separate them. I won't be separating them until I get back from Florida. And then I will do the same thing. I will literally ship every single day if I have to. Okay. Unfortunately, I fell behind. It's going to take me a little bit to get caught up, and I appreciate it. You guys know that. Just be aware that, if something's not there, I'm working on getting it to you. That's why some of you guys are getting 2 and 3 boxes at a time, is because I did fall behind. I'm first to admit it. I don't know. Well, I do know how it happened and why it happened, and we got behind on pickups is what really happened. All right, our 083, we had Miss Pam and Miss Karen. Okay, there's Miss Karen. There's Miss Pam. Okay, this is for Mom, You're a Royal Gem. Okay, and that's going to... I do stress because I feel bad that you guys are waiting on pieces. That is going to Miss Karen. Congratulations. But I want you to understand, I take full responsibility. It was dumb on my part the way I did it, and I hopefully will not make that mistake again. And it's going to take me a little while to get caught up, but we're getting there. We got through about half of the boxes already, so that's huge. Because at one point, actually got through more than half. At one point, believe it or not, guys, we had 40 some boxes of pieces to separate into people's orders. And we're down to, I think, 12 or 14. I lost count. So, we've gotten through a lot, but we're still going. So yeah, it was one of those things that it was didn't realize I got myself in over my head on that one. All right, this is item number 163864. The other problem is that even the ones that I have separated and that I'm doing all have to be opened up and rewrapped. Can you see the last one? You sure can. So I have to, check every single piece, because if it's wrapped like this, it's not going to make it in shipping. So you see how I rewrap them. That is the last one. Okay, and that's the little boy, and his little scuba glasses on there, or goggles. Okay. Yeah, I agree. Life gets in the way, but you know, it shouldn't have gotten this bad. That's why I'm really making it huge. That's partly why we're taking so much stuff down to Florida, is because there's so much of it that it's just smarter, and it takes a lot of stuff out of the house at once and makes room to where I can. But I'll be honest with you. Um, Whereas a few months ago, Wayne and I were searching, trying to find shipments, trying to find, you know, stuff that was worth it for us to pick up and come sell. Now we're I have I have, besides what we've already picked up and are going through, I have one, two, three, I have four pickups, three of which literally fell into my lap within a couple days. And so it makes it real hard because that takes away from me, you know, traveling and stuff, because Wayne can't do it all. He's at work. You know, and it's not like he can just not go to work. He needs to do that. All right, this is Hallelujah Hoedown. This was a spring celebration event piece. Okay? You could only get it during the spring celebration. I don't know why I'm having a hard time saying that word, which was a one-day event. Original price was $32.50, currently valued at $75. We have this for $15. This is our Hallelujah Hoedown. It is 163864. Okay, but don't worry, we'll get caught up. I guarantee it. You know, I can crank out. I can rap pretty darn fast. So, you know, every day I'm getting a little bit done, a little bit more done, and it's good because I'm clearing out some space so I can make more piles. All right, we are picking for There's No Greater Treasure. We had Miss Cindy D and Marlene and Lydia. Okay, you can go back. You can go back. There's Lydia, Cindy D, and Miss Marlene. Okay. This is for There's No Greater Treasure. And that is going to Marlene. Congratulations. Hey, we finished the whole box. I also need to quickly clarify that I am not complaining that stuff fell into our laps. It makes it more fun. It makes it so much easier. I'm going to show these pieces so I can get them off the chair. These were out of the last box. These did not go. We had My Happiness. That one is $5. Okay, that's a little girl sitting at the desk with her precious moments. We had, that one is 010. Lydia, you did get our Hallelujah Hoedown. Hey, Miss Angela. Angela, I took that piece off your invoice. I think that's what you said. This is Blessing from My House to Yours. E0503. Originally we had it for 10. We'll do it for 5. Okay. You are so welcome. And this is our big piece. This is Sing in Excelsis Deo. That is the tree topper one. All right. What was 301? Oh, you mean 0503? That's going to Linda. Okay, our Sing in Excelsis Deo. We had it for 65. This one is valued at 135. Linda was the first one in, so she's getting that one. Okay, I'll drop the price on the Sing in Excelsis Deo to 55. Okay. All right. This one's got to go back on the shelf. Okay. Oh, I can't reach up there, darn it. All right. Ooh. I almost knocked the light over. All right, nobody came in for our Sing and Excelsior Steel. Let me find a spot on the shelf for you. You can go up here. All right, another box. To the next box. Yay! It is yeah, I can show it. It is a tree topper. I wouldn't put it on my tree, but it technically is a tree topper. This is like the 8.5-inch high angels. These are the limited editions. The cost, the original cost in this was $125. Okay? And that's the number for it. Original cost was $125. Currently, it's listed, it's valued at $135. All right, hang on a second. Oh. No, Nick, that was the end of one box. That was for my daughter. No, that's the end of one box, so I just wanted to put these out of the way. Okay. Did you get this from me? Hang on one second, let me check. Let me go this way because I don't want to break that little horn. Okay. All right. Let me check. Technically, if Della wants it, she was the first one in because she asked me and I can't check. Let me check because I don't think I showed it this year. So, but let me see. Oh, Control H. 183830. Oh, all sheets. Okay, did not show it this year, so let me check the archives for you, Della. All right. Control H. 183830. All right, let's see what we got. Connie got it. Mandy, Rochelle. Where are you at? Okay. Kelly, Sue L, Kelly B, Dean, Sue W, Honey, Karen George. Della, you did get it from me. You got it from me back in 2023. So that means it will go to Angela because she is the first one in. Okay? You got it on 7/30 of 2023. You are welcome. Okay, so, and that one we had it for, what did I put the card? 55. So let me put that in. All right, we're going to start another box. You have her? That's okay, we gave it to you. Angela's got it anyway, so let me type the name in for Nikki. Okay, I finished the box, and those were the pieces in the box that did not go. Okay? There you go. All right, perfect. And we're going to do another box. And then, because I got to watch the time, because we have to have time to finish before your dad gets home. All right. Next. You are so welcome. Okay, perfect. All right, our next one up. This is a brand new box now. 522252. Okay, he is the star of the morning. This was originally a $55 piece, currently valued at $90. This one's in really nice condition. Okay, I will tell you, this little star, a lot of times, see how nice and it looks like a right angle? That, a lot of times, that is so messed up. Okay. Yeah, please do. Let me see if I can replace it. Okay. This is he is the star of the morning. Current value is $90. We've got it for $20. It is 522252. Okay. And that's the little angel. And that is he is the star of the morning. 522252. Okay. That one. Alright, next up. Hey, Miss Tammy, how are you? Alright, our next one up. This is our Smile Along the Way. 101842. Okay. Okay. This was originally a $30 figurine, currently valued at $45. We're going to do it for $5. 101842. Smile Along the Way. Oh, how broken is it? Like destroyed broken? You just send me a picture when you can. I gotta see. Okay. And that is 101842. It is $5. And that is our Smile Along the Way. Okay. All right. We are picking for. He is the star of the morning. We had Miss Lydia, Miss Angela, and Miss Cindy D. And yeah, Miss Lydia, Angela, and Cindy. Lydia, Cindy, and Angela. All right, this is for he is the star of the morning. Miss Cindy, congratulations. All right, next one up. Grandma, we need you. That is 679844. This is our Grandma, we need you. Original cost on this was $40. Currently valued for $45. I normally do our little grandma piece for $15. This is our Grandma, we need you. Look, she's kneading bread. 679844. And that one is Grandma, we need you. Okay. We are going to pick for our Smile Along the Way. Okay. And I have Miss Pam, Miss Lydia, Miss Margarita, Miss Marlene, and Miss Jennifer. Pam, Lydia, Margarita, Marlene, Jennifer. Pam, Lydia, Meet, Marlene, Jennifer. You can go back up there. All right, our smile along the way is going to Miss Pam. Okay. All right, nobody wants to grab a piece. I'll put her over here. Okay. It's hard because like the Canada one, there were so many pieces that I wanted to keep, but I did not. Once in a great while, I'll really pull a piece. But the reason I don't do it is because my collection is in storage and not displayed. I almost feel guilty about pulling pieces that nobody's getting to see. You know what I mean? So I've actually even sold some of my collection on the feed before, just because. Okay. Jennifer, that might be the one. When I sold it, the chain was broken. There was at least two of them that were sold with a broken chain. I'm gonna have to check because if the price was really low, that's why. But that's fine. We'll figure it out. Yeah. So I don't keep very many. Occasionally, there's a special piece that I really will want from a collection. But I try not to because, like I said, it's hard when I can't get a chance to really display my stuff. Originally, we put it in because we moved, and then we were thinking about, well, I could put it up in the room that I'm sitting in. Then I'm like, okay, I can't work and do that at the same time. And then with all the animals, it's really hard. Then with the, now Cassie, she's a little, she gets into everything. You can't blame her. She's a toddler. And she's really good about the figurines because she knows there's grandma's work and stuff, and she's very careful, but she's still a little kid. I don't want the glass around her. So, yeah. So, I mean, there were a few pieces that, now I used to, I don't have any more of the masterpieces, I don't think. I think I got rid of all of those. Because I even had the new Cinderella masterpiece one, the 100-year big one that they did, and I ended up getting rid of that. Just because I look at it as when are we going to move? When will I get to display them? To keep adding to something that I can't even look at, it kind of just stressed me out. So I decided when we're talking, I said I'm not going to add anything to it until we actually move and I can start displaying them. So then I'll probably start adding again. But yeah, there are some times where, especially the Disney, because Disney were the ones I never had because they were so expensive. Oh, I know you do, sweetie. They were really expensive, and I could not afford them when the kids were little. I'll be the first to admit that. So that was the ones that, in the beginning when I started selling for Precious Moments, and, then I was like, okay, I'm going to order an extra one for me here or there. And then I realized, I'm like, what am I doing? I'm adding to something that I can't even enjoy. But there are times I'll go and I'll be like, oh my God, you have this. I want it so bad. And then I always feel guilty because I'm like, oh, what am I going to do? Just stick it in a box somewhere? Nobody knows I have it. Nobody will get to see it. I do have a camel. I do. There are certain, I have the gondola. I have a camel. There's a couple like limited edition number pieces that I have. But You know, I probably should go through it one day, but that would involve lots of time. So, all right, our next one up is our wishing you a very successful season. 522120. Yes, yes. Okay. This was originally a $60 figurine, currently valued at $95. We have it for 20. Yeah. Yeah, there you saw the camel piece, Angela. How that's one of those that how could I not, you know, the gondola because it reminds me of Italy, my dad, there's so many reasons there. You know, I'm 100% Italian, so it's like that one kind of hit home. There's a couple other pieces that are really mean a lot to me that I'll never get rid of. This is wishing you a very successful season. This is 522120. Original cost in this was $60, currently valued at 95. We have it for 20. Yeah, so there's a few pieces in there that I just can't see myself getting rid of. Hey, Sue Ann, you did have a box go out today, so you know. Yeah, you know what? I looked out because the camel was in a collection that I purchased that they didn't even tell me, um, that the camel was in there. Like, I did not know the camel was in there until I got the collection. And so that one was one of those that was a surprise piece. I never thought I'd own a camel. And then I've literally come across like 4 or 5 cents. The founder's piece, what did I do? Who's got the founder's piece? No, I gave the founder's piece to somebody. And the reason I did is because I couldn't put that in a box. I wasn't going to do it. That was that's what I mean about some of them they're too unique, too rare, and way too beautiful to just be sitting in a box. So I do know who that one, who's got that piece. I did give it to somebody. Yep, the 2 girls under the big tree. Yep, I did. All right, our next piece up. And again, it's not because I didn't want it. It was because it's kind of... oh, yeah, no, it was kind of... I couldn't leave it sit on a shelf here because I was afraid it'd get broken amongst... we are moving so many things in and out on a daily basis. Couldn't leave it sit on a shelf here. Did not want to just stick it in a box because for the longest time I did have it just sitting on a shelf. But did not just want to stick it in a box somewhere. I just felt that was like, so I can't do that. So yeah, we ended up, and the other thing that I keep in mind is my kids, although they like them and there's certain things about them, my kids do not have the same attachment that I do. So I would rather, like Wayne always says, we are just holders of things, or and then we pass it on to the next person. I would like somebody else to enjoy some of those pieces. So that's why I literally did start selling part of my collection. Because, every now and then I'll go to the storage unit and I may pull out a box and say, it's about time to let these go. But there are certain special ones I won't. I won't get rid of My Cheerful Giver because, I've told you guys the story of how I got it. That means a lot to me. I've only had it the one time, and I originally was going to keep it for myself. I don't think I have a picture of it, and I'd need the name. I might be able to look it up, see if I can pull up a picture. All right, let's do this one, though. This is a chapel exclusive piece, okay? This is the early edition. Wait, okay? It's only the 3-verse edition. There is a 4-verse edition. The 4-verse came in the later years. This was originally $45. It is a chapel exclusive. currently valued at $65. This is called on a hill overlooking a quiet blue stream. It is 603503. That is 603503. Well, guys, you know, it's weird because Nikki's going to be 25. Nikki, when I packed up my stuff and put it in collection, Nikki was 15, 16. She's going to be 25. So they've been in storage for almost 10 years. And yes, I've added to them. Like I added some of the cruise pieces and, you know, things like that I didn't have. Oh, goodness. But yeah. All right, let me see. I lost where I did. Okay, we're going to do a 120. We have Sue Ann and Marlene in for that one. Okay. 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 This is for the little baseball player. Wishing you a very successful season. And that's going to Miss Marlene. Congratulations. I'm like dying over here. Allergies. All right, let me see where we're at here. All right, next one up. This is Warmest Wishes for the Holidays. 455830. That is 455830. All right, this is our little one decorating the cactus for Christmas. This one was originally a $50 figurine, currently valued at $63. And I cannot remember what I usually do it for. So we're going to check because I know I've done it this year. 455830. Really? That's really weird. I've not done it this year? Okay, well. And we're going to do it for... We're going to do it for 15. Hey, Miss Karen. That's the number? Okay, I'll pull it up. Hang on 1 second, Pam. 455830. 1 second. All right. All right. Give me a second, guys. We're going to get this cleared up. I thought I did it this year, but it didn't come up. So let me see in case I always check in case we have the wrong number in. Okay. Let's see. All right. Where are you at? Okay, it wasn't the wrong number. It's actually $20, so that's that. And who is that? Karen S. got it. You did not. Pam, is this the one you were looking for? Yes. Pam, if this is the one you were looking for, I don't show that you got it. So if you want it, I do the same price that I did on the last one, which was $20. It does not show that you got it from me. But I know you had asked me at one point. All right, let me pull it up on the database so we can show the founder's piece. And then I'll switch to a slide. Hey, Miss Wendy. Oh. And Kathy, you want to know. Okay, hold on. Wow, we got way off the rails. 159020. 159020. All right, let's see if that comes up. Yes. This is the founder's piece. Okay. Okay, hold on 1 second. Yes, you did, Karen. What's this one? I turn this on and turn me off. All right, there is the founder's piece. I've had this once. And it is an absolutely stunning piece. Okay, but it is not something that can just sit on a shelf. Okay? That's the one you wanted. Oh, God. So, Kathy, you were the one who asked me. Then this is going to you. Pam didn't answer me, so I'm going to give this to you. The warmest wishes is going to Kathy. Give me a second. I'm gonna leave that up for a second. I got to get a Kleenex and run to the bathroom because okay. Close that. That's there. Okay. All right. I'm coming back. Oh, you need me back on. It's this one. Let me close this and transition. There we go. Okay, wait, guys. I don't have it anymore. I was showing a picture because somebody said they'd never seen it. Okay? If I get one, I will let you guys know. I'm sorry. I did not mean to mislead anyone. We're going to pick for 503. Which was the on a hill overlooking a quiet blue stream. Angela, Judy, Linda E, and Miss Pam. Linda, you had a box go today. All right. Angela, Judy, Linda E, and Miss Pam. And that price is not realistic. Okay? I'm going to do 2 more pieces and then we are going to be done because I didn't realize what time it is and I got to get the car loaded for Wayne so we can get them dropped off at UPS. Linda, congratulations. You got that piece. I have 2 more pieces and then we are done for the day. So yay. I will be back on tomorrow because, you know, I need traveling money. Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say that is not a realistic price. Because they depending on where you get them, I mean they're hard, really hard to find. I've only had one. You are welcome. Okay. Our next piece up is 521 485. This one is There's a Light at the End of the Tunnel. This was originally a $55 figurine, currently valued at $60. We have it for $20. Okay, it is 521. Where are we at? 521,485. Okay. So originally 55, currently valued at 92. You did, Kathy. This is our There's a Light at the End of the Tunnel. You're welcome, sweetheart. This is 521,485. And original price on this was 55. Current value on this is $892. Okay. Oh yeah, no. I wish I had another one. I don't even remember where we got that one from. I mean, that was one of those shipments that something totally unexpected was in it. I don't think it was from Canada, because like I said, we've been doing Canada for a while. But it could have been. I don't know. Alright, and then the last piece of the day, or at least for now, because I have other things to do. 527,335 is our Blossom You. This is 527,335. That is our Blossom You. Okay. Original cost in this is $35. Current value is $46. I do it for $10. 527,335. And that one is Blossom You. Okay, and that is the last one for now. I will be doing billing in a little bit. Yes, ma'am. I didn't realize how late it was. Because UPS is only open till a certain time, so we got to get them boxes loaded. All right, we are picking for There's a Light at the End of the Tunnel. I have Miss Marlene and Miss Lydia. Lydia and Marlene. Okay. This is for There's a Light at the End of the Tunnel, going to Miss Lydia. Alright, and then on the last one. Yes, I will, dear. I have Miss Sue W., Miss Kathy, Miss Linda, and Miss Lydia. Sue W. Kathy. Which Linda? Linda E or Linda H? Linda E. What time tomorrow? Tomorrow is going to be earlier in the day because we are not going to be doing a night feed because we're leaving tomorrow. When Wayne gets home from work tomorrow, I hope to have the car set to go. That's why I want to get to UPS tonight so that it's all loaded, but if not, that's fine. So yeah. All right, this is for Blossom You. That's going to. I had one piece that didn't go on this. Kathy R is not supposed to be in there. Who did I miss? All right, Sue W. Let me check. I have Linda, Sue. I put the wrong Kathy in. Hold on. We'll pick again because she's not supposed to be in there. I had one piece that didn't go, so give me a second. I'll show you what it was in case anybody wants it. We'll try and pick again. And this is going to Kathy S. Congratulations. You got Blossom You. Dodie, hey baby, you had a box go, so you know. This was the only piece that didn't go. That is We Need You, Grandma. And we had it at 15. You are so welcome. That is the only one we had from the second half of the feed. And that will go up on a shelf. Alright. Okay. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I gotta go get them boxes set to go so my husband can take them. We will see you guys. We will see you guys. I don't know that I'll be on tonight, but definitely tomorrow morning. Marlene, you did get that piece, so thank you very much. That's our We Need You, Grandma. And that is everything for the day, so thank you so much. And until either later today or tomorrow, you guys all have a good evening. Stay safe, stay healthy. Bye for now.